We are live, I think. We should be. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the first IRC Invitational event. It's a series of 6 races, short qualifying, 50% races. Around, we have got Australia is tonight, Italy is on Tuesday, Canada on Wednesday, Austria is on Thursday, Bahrain is on Friday, and we're finishing off around Great Britain on Saturday. All races will be 8 o'clock starts, and I am glad to be joined by the founder of Zenith F1 Esports, Mr. Dave Shaw. Welcome, Dave.
Good evening, everybody. Pleasure to be here. Really excited to get this going. We've got 4 fantastic leagues involved in this first ever IRC Invitational Cup. Matt, brilliant idea, buddy. All this. What was your thoughts behind this four league tournament?
It's just to show that I say leagues can work together. I've always said there's none of this. My league's bigger than yours. My league's better. Yep, we might have faster drivers, we might have slower drivers, but the concept is exactly the same in all. We race for the enjoyment, the fun, and we just race to have good, honest, clean racing. And obviously, hopefully, fingers crossed, that's what we're going to get tonight and tomorrow and the day after.
That's right, 6 nights, 6 rounds every night between now and Saturday. And Matt, what can we expect? What rounds have we got coming up? Where are we going? And what's the format we have for tonight and for the rest of the week? Well,
like I just said, the format is short qualifying. I think it's good for up a few surprises. Most leagues will be used to full qualifying, I would have thought, by now. And yeah, 50% races. I don't know many leagues that race 100%. And I say we've got 6, I think, fantastic tracks. Australia tonight. We've got Italy on Tuesday, Canada on Wednesday, Austria, Bahrain, and finishing up in Great Britain. And I'm looking forward to seeing all 4 leagues use as many drivers as possible. I know IRC a few drivers have held their hands up saying they're available, so we'll give everybody a try. Like I say, it's an enjoyment. It's not my league's bigger than yours sort of thing. It's let's see who can basically win. But win and race fair.
And it should be really, really close racing. Not a lot between any of these drivers at all. Matt, should we go through the leagues and who's racing tonight?
Yeah, do you want to go through the first 2?
Yeah, let's start off with Zenith. Zenith tonight will have Simo, who's a bit of an unknown package, showed some good pace in the final race, a bit of a bolt from the blue in the final race in qualifying. So, could be a surprise package. Blaz, we all know Blaz. Everybody who watches the IRC will be well aware of Blaz. Consistent driver. Usually midfield will be fancying this competition to show what he can do. We've got TTG Navy, as we know, very, very quick on a qualifying lap. Has struggled to finish races of late. Looking to put that right this tournament. Lennon is in, and if he can complete a race, keep it out the walls, he could be one to watch. And last year's runner-up, Jamie, won. And for the DRL guys,
just back onto Zenith, Dave. Have the guys set a target, or so obviously technically this is their first competitive race, isn't it?
Not even really speak about targets, to be honest. No one's said much. No, it's just to have fun. I say I've told everyone not to run into each other, and that's about it. Just go out there and have a laugh.
You laid down the law.
Yeah. No, running into each other. That is a strict no. We've also got the DRL Dynamic Racing League. We've got Matt 2, who is from the Netherlands. We've got 4 Dutch drivers tonight. We've got Aptamonk, the Turkish driver, who I think is the founder. We'll have a word with him afterwards.
Co-founder, I think, was he? Was it rebranded or
Yeah, this is a league that's been going 10 years overall. 10 years, unbelievable. Then we've got everybody who watches the Elite League should be well aware and know who Yor is, of course, the Greek driver, 3rd in the IRC Elite last season. We've got Orb King from the UK and Scaife Bake also from the UK. Unknown to us, this will be our first time seeing them. Looking forward to seeing what the DRL boys have got. Apparently they're very quick, very clean, so fingers crossed that we're going to see some of that tonight, and we can have a real tussle at the front all the way through the grid. Matt, what about the IRC and the GFO?
Well, we'll start with like I said, DRL, GFO, unknown packages to us. I know we've seen a couple of the GFO guys race previously that unfortunately aren't racing tonight. DRL, yeah, I've raced in DRL before. Good, clean, fair league, bit like IRC, competitive, but races for all the right aspects, enjoyment, and just get them up. And so yeah, we've got obviously GFO. T-Sam is their representative tonight. Unfortunately, he's racing for IRC because he's our Season 7 champion. But we have got Squeezer, GFO Squeezer. If I'm saying this correctly, I'm not even trying.
Could be a little tricky.
We have GFO Roshi. We have GFO Fortio, GFO Nikas, and Red Donkey. Bit of a Greek name.
Beautiful. That's
the
easiest one to pronounce.
It's the unknown. I think we're going to find. We'll know more as the weeks go on, the days go on. But yeah, DRL and GFO. I'm looking forward to the surprise aspect of it, if you like. And we don't know. Not to be honest, mate. We don't know what the pace is like. We know Zenith, of the guys from IRC Elite and the IRC Super League guys, of Steo from England, Timmy the Tit, if I can say that to him, he won't mind, from England, Asdog. I say this league's been going since 2017, but it's basically based on Asdog's old league from Downforce, which started, believe it or not, in 2008.
Wow.
That shows how long I've been league race. And so yeah, this is all partly Asdog's creation as well. He created a lot of the drivers. And also we've got T-Sammy. We all know what he can do on his day, from Greece. Season 7 champion. Did want to race for GFO, but I put my foot down on that one. And we've also got Mr. Consistent, Mr. Sprint. Never picks up penalties, from Netherlands. And I say, yeah, the IRC guys are looking forward to it. They'll openly admit they're not the fastest out there, but they're going to go. They're mixing it. They've got their elbows out, apparently.
They certainly are going to be mixing it. And I tell you what, we saw some of them, of course, in the final race of the IRC Elite last season. Some of them look, sprint especially, the consistency of some of these guys look really good. And I tell you what, especially around Australia, finishing the race, because you've got the infamous turn 11, turn 12, who's going to catch many drivers out. Finishing a race here could really lead to some points, and some good points on the board available. As you can see right now, you've got the different liveries. The GFO guys are in the blue and white cars. You've got IRC in black. So you've got Zenith. Already. Awkward. Zenith in black and gold. You've got red and black, beautiful colours of the DRL boys. And T-Sammy's in the pits. Brilliant. Steo's in the pits. Go on, where are your cars? There's Timmy. Timmy's out there in a bit of everything, a bit of all the colours.
Yeah.
Red, gold,
also,
and white, and
just
black.
quickly before we move on to the main event, shout out for ALR as well, who was unfortunately had to drop out at the last minute. We was going to have 5 different leagues, but they've obviously got their own event on at the minute. I'd like to have seen them involved in this, building relationships, and yeah, showing that leagues can get on.
It's definitely, well, this is definitely not going to be the last time we're going to do this.
No,
It's definitely
I hope
going to
not,
be
mate.
more.
I really hope not. You know, I hope Zenith do something. I hope DRL do something and invite all the leagues back in.
Yeah, it'd be great. This is sort of an experiment to see how this goes, because this is new, obviously, for the IRC and new for Zenith, and I think this is sort of DRL's first time of being involved in something like this. So this is a bit of a new venture for all of us. And as you'll see, just 13 minutes to go in qualifying. No full quality, as Matt was saying just there. It's a short quality, so the action is going to be coming thick and fast. The Squeezer is already fastest for the GFO boys with a 1:23.6. Matt, score's a little bit different to the normal league racing. What's the scoring for today?
We do have a. I know altering the score system might bring the races closer together. You might not get, but we've put the admin team from IRC have put in a table of first gets 20 points, second gets 80 points, third gets 16, and so on down in 2 to last 10th place getting 2 points. So it's just to try and keep try and keep everybody interested to the end, and also fastest lap has got do get a point for the fastest lap.
I'll tell you what, Matt, the GFO boys are already storming to the top, already out there getting their laps done. Blaz has just been off at turn 1, he's facing the wrong way, and he's also been off again in turn 3.
He's off again.
And he's off again. So Blaz really struggling to get those tyres warmed up. He may have to abandon this run and come back in the pits.
I think Orb King has abandoned that because he's just coming to the pits as well. No pit assist used tonight as well. I know the IRC boys weren't too happy, but because a few of them use it, but they've got to get used to it.
I like the no pit assist. I was a bit of a skeptic with the no pit assist, but I've used it in a couple of league races elsewhere, and it's actually good. It actually evens it up a little bit. Actually, make a different dynamic. As Navy and Jamie have gone to the top of the timesheets with the in the high 20s at the moment.
I tell you what, Dave, I can't get used to your in. I'm looking for him in Zenith colours, and I'm like, no. Has he took some stick in the chat?
Zenith driver, Zenith, your has been getting a bit of stick in the Zenith chat. Of course, Zenith. Of course, your and TTG Navy had the most epic battle in round 1 last year in IRC Elite, with TTG Navy crashing at turn 12 on the last lap as he was about to line your up for a move. And I know TTG Navy is looking for a bit of redemption.
Your does move up to P4. So that's a good sound from Alpen Muck here.
That's a cracking time. I said, what, a 24 as Squeeze is done for the GFO boys.
Timmy's on an in lap. We've got
there's 4 temps ahead of Navy. Jamie just a bit further behind. Who's on a lap? Asdog on a lap there.
Not many.
Just starting a lap now.
And I've noticed that everybody's out on the softs. There's nobody gone for the mediums, which surprises me.
So already, well, Australia is quite a grid position, track position track. It is tough to overtake around here. If you can get a good run out of turn 12 down to 13.
Squeezer has retired already. Yeah,
it's bad news. He's 3.2 seconds off the pace. We've still got Scaife Bake down there as well for the DRL boys. 4 seconds off.
Is it a track your boys are confident in, Dave? Or?
Well, Navy was quick. I said Navy, and in fact Jamie goes well around here. Lemmy's a bit unknown. Simo's completely unknown. I haven't seen him race around here. And Blaz, of course, got a podium here last season. Got 3rd place as the car slowed. It's Orb King coming to a grinding halt nearly for the DRL boys. Gets going again. I think he's just trying to find some room with, of course, with the short qualifying track position is everything, and trying to find track room. T Sammy, I think, is about to start a flying lap as well.
I think he was on one, but bailed out of it at the last minute.
That's right. In a short qualifying, of course, any mistakes is punished. You have to get it right. There's a lot of pressure on it. Asdog goes into 8th, 1.5 seconds off. T Sammy jumps into 8th. Now this places Asdog as it is IRC 8, 9, and 10 at the moment. Timmy there in 10th place. That's a quick time at the top of the timesheet. That is some time from the DRL driver. It's DRL who leads it from Zenith, DRL, GFO, then Lockout 5th, 6th, and 7th at the moment with IRC 8th, 9th, 10th. Still half the drivers pretty much still do a time. We've got Orb King on a lap now.
1 second, Dave, I'll be back in a minute.
Blaz back in the pits. I saw him struggling earlier on, so Blaz coming back out as Matt 2. And the DRL goes straight to the top, and that is a DRL 1-2 as it stands. The Dutch driver at the top. Dutch 1, 3 and 4 at the moment. Turkey 2, Greek 5, and Greek 6, 7, 8 and 9 as well. 7 Greek drivers, 7 UK drivers, 4 Dutch, 1 Slovenian and 1 Turkish driver. Orb King rounding the last sector now. Tricky little sector. He's snatching a break here. Looks nice. Calm and collected from Orb King here. 30th time on the board for him with 8.5 minutes to go. DRS slams open. Down start finishing straight. Orb King jumps up to 3rd place. It's a good lap. Matt 2's lap at 19.7. Looks a hell of a lap to be beaten. Half a second ahead of his DRL counterpart. Orb King now makes it a DRL 1-2-3. And their stall has been well and truly set. What about the guys who haven't set a time yet? Steve coming through the middle sector now, about to do sector 2.
I'm looking forward to seeing Steve's progress tonight, I think. Ooh,
oh,
no.
What a save.
He doesn't like that corner. He doesn't like that corner.
It's going to catch a few out in the race, no doubt about it. A massive tank slapper and beautifully saved by Steve. Simo's invalidated his lap. Lennon's out there as well, so is Sprint.
You'll be impressed with Steve's performance, is what he did.
Absolutely. He's been, as he pits in, yeah, I think he's I think he had a massive scare. Of course, this pit limiter they've all got used to. Steve should be used to it. He's not used pit before. Steve, the Sprint as well, should be used to it.
Doesn't come in qualifying, does it? You can get away with it in qualifying. It's the race that it's
the race where it counts. So we've got a lot of drivers out there now. Only Matt 2, who'd be sitting at the top, pretty happy with his work. That is an incredible time. 19.7.
I wonder if they've picked the drivers based on the favourite tracks. Has Zenith done that? Or is it a mix? No. No, they've just sort of who wanted to go. Blaz got a podium here last year. Navy nearly won this race. Jamie came second. Jamie and Blaz were teammates last season. They were second and third. Simo, as Blaz has left a session. He usually does this, and he'll usually rejoin Timmy jumps up to P10 ahead of T Sammy and Asdog, so we've got IRC 10, 11 and 12 at the minute.
Timmy, the lead IRC with Sprint on a lap now. Yellow flags out ahead. I think that's for traffic. The lovely liveries out there. As I think that looks like that was Simo. That was Lennon getting out of the way.
Yeah, we're just coming around the last corner with Sprint, who has not yet set a time.
It looks pretty neat and tidy so far from the Dutch driver.
I say he's a you know, if any of these faster guys pick up the penalties, he'll be there to mop up.
And there he goes.
Against
10th place and the fastest
10th,
IRC
11th,
driver in
12th
IRC.
and 13.
Have nicely locked it out.
I fear
so
for
Steve gets to do a time. Blaz, Simo and Lennon. So 3 Zenith drivers get to do a time. Only Navy, who's gone second. I've missed a lap. I do apologise. Navy has gone second, the Dutch driver. Still 3 tenths
sorry,
off.
I just can't get used to your. I just can't get you. I can't go on him. See him in a red car, not a black and gold.
He's coming down the start finish straight right now. And comes into third, behind Navy. These two, they were both saying in chat they're looking forward to resuming their battle from last season in Australia.
So we've got a DRL1, Zenith 2,
most of the race.
DRL3, DRL4, DRL5. So.
DRL have come and set their stall out, haven't they, early on? GFO, then 7, 8, 9, 14 and 15 with Squeezer retired, and Steve Baker's not done a lap he would have liked. Smo back out there now as well. He absolutely caused fireworks in the qualifying session of the last race, where he was a genuine pole runner, which was nothing like what we had seen so far from him. Let's see what he can do. So he's on that lap.
Lennon's not bothering, is he? Has he been out yet, or is he starting from the back?
I think they're all saving themselves for the final hurrah. Simo might have a nice bit of clear track here. I think we're about to get a flurry of action, which may interfere with Simo.
I don't think it should.
We're going to be in for an absolute chaotic final for, I think, 3.5 minutes.
So we've got T Sammy, is he on an in lap or a flying lap? He's just started a flying lap now.
Matt, if you can film for me for a minute, I've just remembered I have not posted the links.
Oh dear. Yeah, we're just coming out to board with T Sammy now. He's looks a bit wider. He's just coming past the left, right, tricky section. Not too much care because it throws you into the wall on the right hand side. End of the first sector he's done. He's up by a 10th. So he's going well. He needs to improve a couple of tenths more to climb the places, but as he's just coming up to the small chicane, the right left, takes the care beautifully on the inside and on the outside, and winds it up to the tricky left right section, which will, like I say, will cause a few drivers problems. He's 4 tenths up. Oh, he's invalidated. He has invalidated with 4 tenths up, which should have put him nicely into the top 10.
And that is what we're saying.
Believe it or not, that is the only lap we're on, apart from Simo. Dave is just coming up to the section.
Simo lap now, so he's coming. This is where turn 12, 11, 12 again, so easy to invalidate. And yet, if you get it wrong as well, you're in the wall. It's such a tricky corner to get right. As I think one of the IRC cars getting out of the way. Simo down this final sector now.
Just catch up and see if we've got any comments on the YouTube. We've not mentioned that, have we?
A really wide burst. Simo's backed off, and hopefully we'll get in the IRC way. So I think Simo's winding up to go again. Who's that IRC driver behind? Looks.
I think it might be
Timmy's starting a lap behind him.
Yeah.
Simo's going to go again. And look at the traffic, the two GFO cars coming out there as well. We're about to see a flurry of action. 2.5 minutes to go. DRL 1, 2, Zenith 3, DRL 4, DRL 5, Zenith 6, and GFO 7, 8, 9 with IRC there in 10th.
We've got a mix, we've definitely got a mix, which is what we wanted.
And with the track evolution ramping up as well, I think we're about to see times flying, but that from Matt 2 is some time at top of 19.7. Can anybody challenge that pole time? Old King out there, we've got...
yeah, we're just on board with Steo, who's... it looks like he's got a bit of traffic in front of him. Shouldn't interfere with his lap, but...
Got a lot of drivers out there now, Matt. Matt 2 has gone back out. 2 and Simo... Timmy and Simo are literally lapping identically. Their gap has not changed. I've been watching these two, and their gaps have not changed much. So these are good laps. These won't be separated by much. Oh, Simo kicking up the grass. Timmy right behind him.
Yeah, we're just watching on board with Steo's just coming around the last couple of corners now to set his first flying lap. Maybe his only flying lap as well.
This is it. 1 minute 20 to go, and this will be it. Simo's had to cross the line. Where's he going to put himself? He's up into 6th place.
And Timmy
jumps
10th.
to 13th. What about Steve?
Yeah, Steo's gone 10th.
Steve's gone 10th. So, DRL still 1 and 2. Look at the outlaps now. Lennon's not going to go. Nor is Scaife Bake. Nor is... Blaz is out there.
Blaz is on the lap now. He's just down the fat starts, finished straight now. Just crossing the line and goes P8.
8th
Great
place.
time from Blaz.
Good effort from Blaz. Right behind his teammate from last season. Just... The Zenith boys are starting to line up in the top 10 now, but we've got 40 seconds left, and a lot is going to change. The difficult thing, Matt, with the custom cars is you see cars in the map up across the line, but you don't know who they are.
No, you get used to their respective cars in the league, but it's proven a bit tricky, is this?
It'll be a bit easier in the race,
it
but
should
on the
be,
map,
just GFO Lorenzo on and out, moving out the way for... I didn't see who that was.
Qualifying is just about done, and 15 seconds left. It's DRL 1-2, but we're about to get a flurry of times coming in. I think Jamie 1 is about to complete his lap now.
No, he's just starting his lap, Dave, sorry.
Wow, just in time, 2 seconds left, and I think that's one of your boys, IRC boys behind, just getting a lap in as well in time. This is it. Watch to your left-hand side. These times are about to come in thick and fast. Someone's off in the gravel there, Matt. I can't see who it is. It's in the final sector.
I'm just on board with Blaz. He's in the final sector now, just coming along the last right-hander. Second to last right-hander.
Goes 6th. That's the highest GFO placed car.
And Blaz is done. He's in the pits.
Blaz is done. He was on an in-lap, I think. He's done. Not many improvements
GFO Lorenzo,
moment, so
first sector is 3 tenths up. So that...
Keep an eye on him. 3 tenths could put him right into the top 5. This could be close.
Just on board with him now on the right hand side. Picks the curve up beautifully on the left hand side. Gives the wall a bit of a wide berth.
It's not a bad thing, jumping up. Ooh, big lift off there. Big lift off there for Lorenzo. DRS wide open, coming down to the final sector now. Any sort of improvement as and a new pole sitter.
Alpamont
has gone fastest for DRL. Just as well. Wow, both DRL guys. Oh, there's a car facing the wrong way. DRL
didn't that compromise Lorenzo too much. He's just coming down the last right-hander now.
Jamie goes 5th.
Opens the DRS straight away. Basically, that's it.
Navy done. Mac 2 doesn't improve. Lorenzo, only 9th.
Only 9th.
Only 9th. Who else we got? We've got Virgil up the
Sprint just coming down the straight now to the pit line, to the finish line.
He's pitting. Sprint.
13th.
13th. Timmy's on a lap. See, Sammy's in, and Lennon, I think Lennon's left it too late. He's crossing the line now is Lennon. Has he left this too late?
He's not. No, he splits, goes 11th.
So he is the lowest Zenith. So we've got DRL pole, DRL front row.
As Timmy's just doesn't improve. That's, I think.
And that is the first qualifying. The Alpumont pole position just by the smallest of margins out of Matt 2. Navy third. So we've got DRL 1, DRL 2, Zenith 3, DRL 4, Zenith 5 as the grid disappears from me. And Matt, that is as close as we liked it.
It is, mate. Yeah, it is. I think IRC needs some new drivers. So I'll be having a word.
Oh, good old collecting the XP. And there you go. Look at that. So DRL pole, DRL second, Zenith third, DRL fourth, Zenith fifth, DRL sixth, GFO.
Highest GFO is 7th, is it?
Yes, the highest GFO, then Simo Zenith, GFO Lorenzo 9th, and Zenith 10th with Blaz, Zenith 11th with Lennon, and Stee. Good time there as well, 21-3 from Stee in the IRC, GFO Big Virgil in 13th, Sprint in the IRC 14th, Timmy 15th, T Sammy. Matt, we expect a bit more from T Sammy, the Super League champion.
I would, yeah. I'm surprised nobody's tried for the mediums, to be fair. I thought there might have been a few IRC guys try it at least, but
they may well try it in the race.
Well, they'll have to, Dave. They can't do it on one at a time.
I mean, they may start.
But yeah,
I would.
Obviously formation laps on, so we'll get a chance to run down the grid if you want to take us through it once it's up.
Matt, who are you picking? Who are they picking on the comments on YouTube?
Don't have many, mate. We're just saying. I think that's Matt 2, the 40 seconds behind us, but obviously we can't do nothing about that. Not many messages. Oh, Slimo. Steffo gives us a yo. But yeah, I think they're all tuned in. We've got comments from all leagues, so they must have shared the stream. And just checking the comments on the chat.
Look at that sea of red and black at the front. DRL boys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the top. Who's the lowest DRL then? So Scaife Bake, I think, is the odd one out at the back. But it's a sea of red. Alpamont leads them, the Turkish driver on pole position by the narrowest of margins ahead of Matt 2, DRL 1, 2. Then the first of the Zenith boys, the black and gold car of Dutch Dave, TGG Navy, just ahead of you. I cannot wait to see these two pick up their battle from Australia last season, where Dave binned it in the wall in the last corner. Jamie Wand, the IRC Elite runner-up in the Zenith car, black and gold, 5th. Orb King, DRL again, 6th place. GFO Folio, 7th place in the first of the blue and white GFO cars. Simo in 8th. Looking to going well. Lorenzo in the GFO car 9th. Then Zenith of Blaz in 10th, the civilian driver. Lennon did well. 11th place for Zenith. They're the first of the IRC drivers. Steo in 12th place.
That's going to be a battle for me, Steve and Lennon.
I'll tell you what, mate, your cars are looking all line of stern.
They are there, aren't they? That's a beautiful picture.
Sprint, Timmy, T Sammy, Asdog, all there with Steve. That's going to be exciting to see them come through. GFO Red Donkey, Scaife Bake for DRL, and GFO Squeezer at the back. Matt, pick a winner.
Pick a winner. You can't take that time away from Alpa Mutke. I think if his counterpart plays the league game and holds Navy up, Joe, Jamie, Orb King, Futio, I think if he can pull away from it, I think he's got it in the bag. So yeah, I'll go from Alpa Mutke.
Yeah, remember it's the leagues that have scored, not the drivers. So Alpumont may have Matt 2 as a rear guard, just to keep that 1-2 ahead of Navy. And you're coming to play as well. DRL have got a lot of cars who can help each other out. That's here.
Matt,
this
grid.
is going to be a fascinating one. Strategy's going to play a part as well.
I've just noticed we've got Big Virgil as the first medium runner. T Sammy's got mediums, Red Donkey, and Squeezer in last place has got mediums as well.
Here we go. The first ever round of the IRC Invitational Cup, Round 1 Australia is go!
No, it is
classic.
now. Come on. He'll get going in a minute.
Oh, come on! The suspense.
We are go now.
Go. Oh, and so, one of the GFO boys didn't get away at the start, but it looks like, oh, look at the Zenith
Tell you what,
boys.
Navy's made a great start. Navy's got a great start to turn one.
He leads! What a start by Navy! Oh, if you've got some cars facing the wrong way, but Navy from third place. Oh, Lennon's off. In the Zenith, terrible start for Lennon, but for his teammate. Zenith car and Navy from third to first. Matt 2 up to second place.
I'm a bit worried, Dave, because we've got all the IRC boys in fucking line of staying. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th and 15th.
Steve and Steve Baker fighting as well. But Navy, what a start. What an incredible start for Navy.
Something must have happened to Lennon as he's gone down to P20. And it does look like he's got damage. Yeah, he was off in the gravel
at turn 1.
He has got damage. Right end plate, both end plates, sorry.
JB1 has passed Yor. And that's another... Blaz for going backwards. Oh no, it's bad news as well. No. He's been off. Has he got damage? The IRC boys all muscling their way through.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Word.
Oh, Steo was post. Yeah, Steo. Forced off.
Oh no, has he got damage as well?
I did get on board with that.
Matt, I've got a feeling the IRC boys made contact.
No, mate, it looked... I don't like to say it there, but it looked like a GF4 car forced him off there, but we'll see after, mate, we'll see after. Tell you what, Navy's starting to pull away, 6/10 in the lead.
What a start by Navy.
Tell you what, that's one of the best starts I've ever seen in league racing, that. The way it went through the two DRL boys.
Clean, straight through the middle. Blazard having passed Lorenzo as Lennon pits. Steve at the back as well. So it's Zenith from DRL, from DRL, from Zenith, from DRL, from GFO, from DRL, GFO.
And Sprint
up to ninth place, Matt.
Yeah.
So Simo's gone down 2 places.
We've got Sprint and Timmy in P9 and P11. That's a cracking battle. Looking at Timmy, boys. He's on all over the back of Simo.
And Virgil, I think, just got a bit of a traffic jam behind him. Virgil's up 5 places in the GFO car. Just ahead of Sprint. Simo defending from Timmy here. Simo takes to the inside. Timmy's...
That's as close as you want to be without touching that.
Whew. And there comes the other IRC driver of Sammy. Asdog's just dropped back off him a little bit. You know, at the front, Matt, at the front, Navy and Matt 2.
Tell you what, Matt 2's got... Matt 2, yeah, I was just getting on board with that. They're...
Navy needs his Dutch counterpart, JB1, to sort of get in the mix here and try and split these two up, because the DRL boys are hunting the Zenith driver down of TTG Navy. Yours in there as well, and the GFO driver of Focho Gel just in the background there as well, the blue and white car. Orb King as well. The top 7 are starting to stretch away. DRS will be open this lap. JB1 fastest lap there for the Zenith in 4th place. Matt as who's that pitting? Asdog pits.
Asdog pits.
And Donkey's out.
Gone. I didn't see where that was.
Straight.
Oh, he is. He's facing the wrong way. He's facing the wrong way on the pit straight. He must have.
And it's a safety car. There we go. That's a reprieve to the likes of Lennon and Steve.
He must have spun that up coming off the last corner because he's facing the wrong way down the pit straight.
So Steve put on soft. Did Steve pit? He's put on. If he did, he put on softs. Lennon definitely pitted, and he's on medium, so he gets a reprieve.
I say that's a bit of a reprieve for Steve. I just caught the back end of his incident.
And I'll tell you what, Matt, that is respite for Navy.
But looking at Steve, he does have damage. Front right end plate is missing.
I wonder if he can get away with that until he stops. He'll be trying to, that's for sure.
I'm just wondering if he has stopped now.
We've got Zenith from DRL, Matt 2, and LP. Oh man, I'm going to struggle with that. I'm struggling with that name.
Alpamut K.
Alpamut K. I need to get that right pretty sharpish. Then JB1 there in 4th place, so beautifully set up. Then you're in 5th. Of course, Yor knows JB1 and TG Navy all too well from his IRC and Zenith days as well. I tell you what, Focho's had a good start. The GFO boys. He's right in the mix there as well. They're pitting, Matt. We've got 2 pits.
We're pitting.
We've got JB1 in and Yor in.
I'll tell you what, this could play in the likes, the play into the hands of the big Virgil, Samaralis, who started on the mediums.
Are we going to get any queuing?
That's unfortunately that's the unknown. We didn't mention that earlier, but
think we have. No, everyone seems to be in and out okay. Simo also pitted, Timmy's in, Blaz is in, Steve pits as well. I wonder if Lennon can jump. No, Lennon's quite a way behind. I think he'll just be happy to catch the back of the pack.
Did you see any stacking, Dave? Because, like I say, unfortunately, that's one
of
the
I didn't see any stacking at all.
In custom liveries.
That's the one downside, that's the one gamble. Lennon might pick up a place. I can see Timmy and Steve both coming out. Lennon down start finish straight, and yes, he does. Lennon picks up 2 places.
Thoughts on the first 4 laps, Dave?
Mediums to the end. That's in fact Hards. I can see Hards on yours
for Jamie
car.
1 and your, yeah.
So they're going to the end, no doubt about that. Mediums for Simo, mediums for Blaz, medium for Asdog, medium for Lennon, as well as Hards for Timmy and Steve as a GFO Red Donkey. It's their first retirement. When will Navy pull the trigger? When will the front? Because at the start, before the safety car, the first 7 were in a bit of a lead of their own.
Yeah, there was pulling away. So I'm just like the likes of who we got on the mediums. Big Virgil.
Only one Zenith car in the top 10 as it stands. Of course, drivers have pitted, but Navy.
You say only one, Dave, but he's in the box seat.
He's in the lead.
Yeah, he's in the lead.
As it stands, it would be 20 points for a race win, and then second 18, third 16. And so on.
I'm not even going to try and work that out until after.
And there'll
be a league table drafted up every morning to distribute. And
I tell you what, Matt, you're right in what you said. GFO Big Virgil and T Sammy, who started the medium tyres, it's worked beautifully for them. Because these soft tyres will start to go off when we get underway. We'll be end of lap 5, starting lap 6.
Yeah.
Soft tyres be far from their best. The medium runners, watch out for them. They could come into play here.
Ooh,
as we
got DRL. Is that a bit of lag?
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
I think that was Scaife Bake.
As we run through the grid, TTG Navy off that fantastic start in P1. Has there been any comments in your chat groups, Dave? Or
let me have a look.
Matt 2 for DRL in second. Alpa Mutke pole sitter for DRL in third. I think DRL would take that after the start. They've got 40 for GFO in P4, and DRL again, 3 drivers in the top 5 with Orb King in P5. GFO, the first of the medium runners in P6. Sprint, the first IRC driver in P7. Sam Morales, IRC Season 7 champion, P8 on the mediums. Lorenzo, DRL, is he? No, GFO, sorry. Says it in his name. It's a bit of a giveaway. In P9, and Scaife Bake rounding out the top 10.
I'll tell you what, Matt. Shout out to Sprint. What a start he's made.
Yeah, he's come on leaps and bounds this season. Leaps and bounds this season. He's a cracking kid. He'll talk to you all day long if you let him. But I've got a lot of time for him.
Up 7.
Again, my teammate in IRC next season.
Up 7 places, as well as Big Virgil as well for GFO, up 7, Sammy up 8, Scaife Bake up 9, as well as Squeezer for GFO as well. Of course, we have had a few pit stops, up 2 for Navy, up 3 for Fotio as well. Have we had the safety car in this slap board? I've not seen it, Matt. Have you? Does it come up on your screen? Oh no.
Yellow flag again. 5-second penalty exceeding track limits.
Yeah, that's going to be
yeah,
one of those.
Just to say that will be only if appealed. Because
safety car in, I think, Matt.
Yeah, it's cracking.
I think the safety car's coming in. Navy Dave leads around. Oh, a little bit of rear trigger happy there.
Yeah, I'm just looking down the back. I'm just looking down.
The IRC Elite Race in Brazil on the safety car. That's a much better restart, and he leads the 2 DRL boys down to turn 1. Any overtakes happening? I don't think there is. They're all line astern. Nice clean restart there, Matt.
It was, yeah. I was just flick down the grid as we was going along.
Oh, car off. Sorry, Matt. Squeezes off. Turn 1. Cold brakes. Cold tyres. His squeezer drops all the way down, I think, to the back. Lennon gets through. Oh, what a shame. I don't think the squeezer's stopped yet either.
As we've got Timmy going for a move on squeezer. And still, it's like Steve, you're right behind them both.
Squeezer's struggling horribly, isn't he? Tyres, cold brakes, plus gravel on the tyres as well with a bit of pickup.
Yeah, he's holding these 2 up here. I think one of them's got as Timmy makes a move, makes it stick.
What about Steve?
Yeah, Steve's on the inside as we'll flick to Steve. Yeah, he's made it stick.
So
struggling then by his... Ooh.
Navy and Matt too have a little bit checked out at the front. Alpity Monk. Oh, I can't say it.
Alpamukke. Just call him Alpamukke.
He's third. 1.2 back then. Focio a little bit further back in the GFO car, and he's got Orb King right behind him. And then look, coming into the screen there was Big Virgil and Sprint.
Sprint is tucked up behind him, yeah. I think you could do with DRS now, but unfortunately it's not enabled yet.
Lorenzo's right behind T. Sammy. Navy fastest lap. Half a second ahead. Yeah, these two have made a perfect restart. Jamie 1 is the top of the stoppers. Ahead of Yor, and Simo stopped as well, which everybody else except Squeezer from 11th downwards have stopped.
I said Jim is obviously from his IRC Elite days. I've been impressed with the way he keeps his ties. He always seems to go alternative strategy.
Yeah, got a couple
it does make it work though.
Well.
It does make it work.
He's tucked right behind Scaife Bake. He wanted to pass
I think he could
Bake.
do with getting back. Oh, Scaife Bake goes into the wall.
He's just
Scaife Bake is out. I did say. I just caught the end of it as I was on board with Jamie then.
I think he's just... Is it going to get a safety car again?
Simo nearly ran up the back of Yor.
Virtual safety
to the
car.
escape road.
Yeah, I think Simo got caught out by the virtual safety car.
Yes, I think he did.
Brakes.
Slammed on.
Down the 15th he goes, but Scaife Bake just too much curb, I think, there. And that is a DRL car out. Virtual safety car,
got a DRL and a GFO driver out.
So they're down to 4 drivers each.
I might be biased, but I do like that IRC car.
Oh, it's nice. I like all the cars. I like all the liveries, to be fair.
Yeah, to be fair, they've all made the effort. It's nice to see that there isn't a purple and blue car in the middle of the track. You know, everybody's got it.
And they're quite easy to tell apart as well. Straight from first look, you know what league you're looking at as we get underway again. DRS straight away enabled, and Matt 2 having a little sneaky look at Dave. Big pressure for the Dutchman as yellow flags out again. Oh, it's been a little bit of a pile up. Oh no, the IRC boys and the Zenith boys all involved in a bit of goings on here. Asdog has been caught up. Squeezer. Oh, Lennon pits again for front wing. As Simo
what happened there,
Dave?
Did you catch anything?
I just saw on the map about 4 or 5 dots. I think the Zenith and the IRC boys have had a bit of coming together, because look, Steve's now Timmy's 5 seconds off Blaz, as Timmy running wide, and that may make a move for Steve
as he let him go.
It's the hard tyres. The hard tyres take so long to pick up and get warmed up.
Tell you what, Simo's looking punchy behind both of them.
Yeah, Simo wants to make up for lost time. He's on mediums as well as Simo. However, and someone's gone. It's one of the DRL cars. It's Yor. Oh my word, Yor, one of the favourites for the race, has put it in the wall. Front wing damage.
Careful. I like that. Respect not coming on dangerous position yet.
Keeps well out the way, but Yor, that's massive. They're struggling to warm the hard tyres up.
Sector
and
3
someone's
yellow
off
flag.
at turn 12. Yellow flags are flashing. Who is it? It's Blaz. Oh, Blaz has had come another victim at turn 12. Simo's been off again. Has he got front wing damage? No.
Tell you what, you're catching guys off this cracking Map 2 and TGG Navy at the front. Like I say, they built up a gap of 2.2 seconds. Who's that guy in third, Dave? Go on, try it.
Yor gets a 5-second penalty.
Speeding
he should
in
know
the
better
pit lane,
as well. I think Timmy's let Steve go. Steve's got some pace. I think Timmy's let Steve go. T. Sammy and Sprint doing very well up there in 7th and 8th place. Simo pestering the back of the IRC car. So who? As Navy has lost the lead. Matt 2 leads for DRL.
That must have been into the right-left chicane.
That is a great move by Matt 2.
Oh,
but Dave,
TT Geneva got a big tank slapper then onto the.
He does not. He did that last lap, of course. Crashed it there, chasing for the lead. He does not want any deja vu. Matt 2 putting a bit of a lead already. As Scaife Baker's left the session, he is already out. We got DRL, Zenith, DRL, and yellow flags again. Looks like one of the guys at the back on the map. I've got a feeling it's Lennon.
Tell you what, GFO, Big Virgil, slowly but surely eating his way on the medium
squeezes
tyres.
off again as Matt 2 pits. So he needs to avoid traffic, really.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him, see where he's coming back out.
He's going to come back in traffic, I think. Bit of a gap to Steve here. In fact, he might get away with that. This could work out beautifully for the DRL driver. Yes, it does, because Steve and Timmy and Simo are still coming on the back. The start-finish straight now.
Tell you what, that could work out for Steve. If he can get them tyres to the end. We've got Matt 2 who was in first position.
There's something interesting. In fact, Steve may fancy a little go there on Matt 2. Matt 2 does not need this. So surely Navy and Alpamont K.
Alpamont K, Dave. It's Alpamont K.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Matt 2 got a bit of a tank slapper then onto the end of the first sector.
Look at this lovely battle in third place, Matt. As Navy
another penalty.
He does not want to be doing that.
He doesn't. I say we've got Sprint and T. Sammy. Lionel Stern in 6 and 7 for IRC, highest IRC runner.
Third down to 8th, 9th, all pretty much Lionel Stern. A lot of GFO boys, and they've got 3 GFO boys. We've got 2 IRC. We've got
one DRL and 1 Zenith.
Jamie 1 is the lead guy, as Lady does pit. We're going to see a few pit. Old King goes on, interestingly. So Old King for DRL is now going to lead the race.
Where's Jamie going to come out? I'll keep an eye on Jamie, see if we can get back ahead of Matt 2.
It's Dave and Alptamont. Okay. We need to keep an eye.
Just leave that one to me, Dave.
Oh, just say his name. I can't do it. Leno's speeding in the 3-second penalty.
Tell you what.
Where's Matt 2? Matt 2's done it.
He has done it, but I said TTG Navy has come ahead of Steve.
That's crucial. That was crucial. So, Navy with 1 lap fresher tyres. As yellow flags, and Virgil's out from 5th.
Gone.
Oh, he's spun in the middle of the track. Will that be a safety car?
Is that the tricky end of sector 1?
It is.
It is, yeah.
Is ghosting on or off?
Got to be a VSC. Ghosting's on. I put it on for this because I didn't want that spoiling it.
That could be a nasty part.
Simo 5-second penalty.
That's contact under the virtual safety car. Simo's
can appeal that.
He's got no damage. I think Simo must have tapped the back of Timmy under the virtual. Simo is not having a good time. Look at the map, Matt. We've got 2 different races, completely split in 2.
Now, it's a VSC, T. Sammy and Sprint. Can they get there before the VSC comes back in?
This could be huge. This could be a free pit stop for all these guys at the front.
I think the VSC might just go out.
If that had been a full safety car, turn it on its head.
They've got to pit.
Still out.
They have to pit.
It's still out. It's a free pit stop for
T. Sammy goes on.
He's on mediums. He doesn't need to stop yet. But the virtual safety car, wow, this really helps out the GFO boys. T. Sammy leads for IRC.
Jamie 1 from Zenith. Orb King of DRL pits. Where's Sprint going to come out?
This could work beautifully for Sprint.
And Steve, I tell you what, Steve York in P5, I know he's on the hard tyres, he's just been overtook by Alpamont.
Oh, side by side, yeah, with
him. Him.
Yeah, with him. Yellow flags out again.
But Steve's got to be quietly confident of where he's at now, I think. If he can get them tyres to the end.
This is not uncommon from T. Sammy, is it? Doing his own thing there. At the front,
just reading through the comments, see what we've got. We've got Harry Bergart, IRC Super League driver.
Sorry, Matt, we've got T. Sammy and Jamie tussling for the lead here. There could be a move here. DRS will be for Jamie 1. Of course, T. Sammy will have the much older tyres. Jamie 1 leads by right. We were saying earlier on, this strategy looks so different.
It does.
He's on the hard tyres, and we'll go to the end. I wonder if T. Sammy.
I'll tell you what, as well, Dave. He's 10 seconds ahead of TTG Navy. You know, he's not. That's worked out beautifully.
T. Sammy, of course, the RC champion. Asdog's out. Full safety car.
Asdog, full safety car now. T. Sammy, I missed the pits.
That's just bad timing.
Unless if he's on the Delta, he may get away with that.
Oh no, it's the classic turn 12, Matt. The classic turn 12. Oh dear.
So we've got a break. We've got Peter Gavadelis, Go GFO. We have, oh god, Andreas Panaggi, Good Luck GFO. We've got Harry Berger, as I was saying earlier on. It was Blaz that hit Stee. I just replayed it. And
was that a start? Or was that...
Yeah, I think it was about 10-3. Lap 3. And Harry Berger says, Dave, how do you say the guy in third's name?
What, Matt 2?
Matt 2. Easy. I think it means the guy in 5th, Dave. No. I tell you what, that safety car's worked out beautifully for sprint. P7 stopped.
Yeah, hasn't it just? And well, T Sammy, wow, that's gone completely.
I couldn't help thinking if that come out 10 seconds earlier.
Oh, and another these 5-second penalties are daft. These are taps. I just caught the end of that. That was a little tap on the back of sprint, as what Simo had earlier. They promised for Simo, he's had to serve that in the pits, which has dropped him down to. She's probably lost no time. He's got the same gap as he was.
Yeah, that's unfortunately. It's a served one, isn't it? You can't take them off.
Oh, and now another one. That's 10 seconds. Oh, what a shame. That's 2 in 2 corners. Although you shouldn't really be hitting the guy in front under a safety car, but that's just
don't know what I've done once and hit the safety car.
Well, yeah, we get a few drivers, a few high-profile drivers in that before them.
I'll tell you what, we're not even halfway through this yet.
We're not. We've only got 4 retirements. Squeezer has... Oh, what bad luck for GFO Squeezer. Right behind the safety car, and he's going to get lapped by the field. So we've got, well, IRC lead. Take it in. The IRC Super League champion leads from
who's the Ghost in first? That is a slow safety car.
Yeah, that's really cool. Of course, the back marker is the lead. Squeezer's at the front of that. Of course, he's the back marker.
So we've got IRC in P1 with T. Morales, Zenith in P2 with Jamie 1, Matt 2, DRL in P3, Navy, I want to say Zenith, but I can't. For DR... No, is it Zenith?
Zenith is?
Yeah, it is. Sorry, it just come up as a red car for them. Yeah, Navy from Zenith, Alpamut K, DRL.
Oh, we've got Pitter, we've got Frocio coming in the pits.
What is that safety car doing? That lapsed car should overtake the safety car.
Wow, what is... This is mental. I have not seen this before.
It is, the lead car has to overtake that car has to overtake the safety car. But
the safety car would have green lights on, wouldn't it, to tell that lap car to get through?
It's a lapped car, David. It does let it go.
Yeah,
it has got a green light. It has got a green light.
To get through. We're waiting for that lap car to get through. That's what's going on. If T Sammy can, if you can hear us, can pass that message on.
It's not T Sammy, it's Squeezer.
Yeah, no, but I mean, if he can message him in a chat, Squeezer needs to get past the green light from the safety car. Otherwise, we are not going to get going.
I mean, don't get me wrong, luckily it's a ghost car, it's not going to affect T Sammy, but...
Well, he's still in, of course he's ghosting because he's lapped.
Yeah, he needs to get past that safety, he needs to take that, the light's on green.
But and this is a let off for Squeezer as well, if he can realise he can get back through and catch the pack.
Thankfully he's gone. I think he must have took notice.
Phew. Right. Well, I'll tell you what.
Say it's not worked in his hands, Dave, because... Oh, shit. Oh, bollocks, show the language.
I tell you what, credit to all the drivers who's not bumping into each other, because it would have been so easy and Squeezer being disqualified. Oh no.
It wouldn't have worked for him anyway, because he had a full lap, and I think the safety car will be in this lap.
Let's finish what I'm saying. It's credit to all the drivers for not bumping into each other when the cars were completely stacked on the start-finish straight, because it was so easy to pick up some cheap 5-second penalties. All the drivers are thankful what's going on, but Matt, we have got 15 drivers, 3 GFO drivers out.
That's a dent, I think.
Which is not the best of starts GFO we're looking for, but still, we've still got 5 rounds after this. Italy tomorrow night. Squeezer's car still going around. There's and Timmy 5-second penalty for exceeding, that'll be removed. It's another one of the stupid glitches from Codemasters.
Yeah, I hope they sort that out for the new game.
I don't get it. It's Squeezer was disqualified, but he's still racing round.
He didn't come up on man that was disqualified, mate.
Okay, mine disqualified for ignoring yellow flags. Well, Squeeze is, well, who knows? Safety car is not in this lap.
Is it going to let him catch the back of the field, though?
I hope, well, I tell you what, this is helping out the guys on the medium tyres. The likes of Jamie, definitely helping him out.
I kept thinking it's compromised T Sammy a bit.
It's going to massively compromise T Sammy. Although T Sammy could put softs on. In fact, I'd imagine he would
without he'll put softs on, yeah.
But how far back would he be? What's going on at the back? What's going on at the back? The car's getting left behind. The IRC nicely placed. DRL beautifully placed in this. Just two remaining GFO cars.
We do have a mix. Like I say, GFO full by the wayside, I think. Like I say, 2 retirements and 2 put drivers in 15th and 16th.
The Squeeze is catching back up. Maybe he didn't. He didn't say disqualified. He definitely got something for ignoring the other flags. He's going past the safety car by then. I'm not sure what's happened on my screen, but he is catching the pack back up. We do want to catch him up before the safety car comes in, which hopefully this lap we've got a complete reset on the race, just under half race distance. Whole new race. Map 2 there in third. Bad news for Jamie. Map 2 has now been able to catch right back up to the back of Jamie. Sorry, Jamie's on hard tyres.
Yeah, because like I said, Jamie had a 10-second lead over the next pitter, didn't he? So
yeah, he needs that. He's on the hard tyres.
He looked in the box seat as well.
But it puts Navy right behind the back of Map 2.
Alpamuk as well.
Watch out for Oldking, 6th place. Having a very good outing there in 6th place. Lorenzo, the highest GFO, guys, 7th. Steve there in 9th place. Blaz 10th, Stimo 11th. Safety car, thankfully, is in this lap. Lennon stopped 3 times, still 13th. You're actually massively let off. I fancy Jordan right in the top 5.
Is he on his wheel, do you know? He will be, won't he?
He is, no, he is, yeah, he's on his wheel. Safety car in this lap. So T Sammy. When does he stop for softs? I think he'd be wise stopping now, wouldn't he? And then do more of a chance to catch the back of the field.
He's overtaking the traffic, innit? I think he's hoping. I can't understand it, to be fair, because he's going to be last when he pits, unless he can build up a lead to the likes of Blaz in P10, Simo P11, that'll enable him to pit and come out in front of them.
Here we go. T Sammy is going to go on and gets his foot down and goes down the start finish. A little bit of a tail wiggle, and Jamie may have a move lined up. Navy could be lining up back 2 as well. Will Jamie have a go at T Sammy down to turn 1? T Sammy's tyres looks a little bit knackered. Oh my word, they're so close to an accident. No contact. Jamie may have run down to turn 3. They're all line astern. Matt 2 just getting in Jamie's mirrors, just feinting a move. Thinks better of it. Navy's tucks in behind him in 4th place, and Jamie made a bit of a mistake there. And one of the IRC cars, I think it was Sprint, kicking up the dirt as well in the background. But look at this. IRC from Zenith, from DRL, from Zenith, from DRL, and IRC.
That's what you want to see, innit? I'm impressed by the DRL boys, I really am.
Yeah, they have got
Matt
some mighty pace.
Alpamuk and Orb King.
I'll tell you what, Matt, T Sammy, his tyres aren't gone yet. They've just let him Matt 2 know he's right there for any mistakes that he's going to make.
Yeah, I'm just tracking the
11 and 12.
I'm just tracking the gap to the lead, and we've got only a 10-second field spread at the minute, so regardless of what happens, T Sammy's got to do at least another 5 laps, I think. And
T Sammy, there's a car. There's the GFO boys. It's and then Simo passes Lorenzo.
Simo's passed his Zenith
Blaz,
teammate
yes, that
Blaz.
was the move, and Steve getting past Lorenzo, so Lorenzo falling back in the GFO. In the meantime, Jamie may have to get a bit defensive. No DRS this time by, but in fact it's Matt 2 could be lining up Jamie 1 here. Navy will have an almighty toe, and look at this.
It's a beautiful shot there at the start line.
Lovely different array of liveries there. This is fantastic. This is exactly what we wanted to see. T Sammy, a little bit of a train behind him, but holding his own.
Yeah, Matt 2 looks very eager to get past Jamie 1.
He does, and Jamie 1, the hard tyre, struggling in the slow corners to get it stopped. And on the acceleration again, his tyre. Oh my word, Jamie nearly lost it. Where we saw Big Virtual lose it earlier on and causing the second safety car. See Sammy struggling at a bad exit there. Now this might be an opportunity, and looks like Navy's defending. This is close. Orb King, Sprint, Steve, Lorenzo, Simo, Blaz, Timmy, they're all
Lennon,
in.
Yeah, they're all there.
Matt.
They are all there.
There is no field spread.
I think Steele's going to hopefully get past Mr. Sprint.
This could be it. This could be it for the lead. Jamie 1 tucked right behind. T Sammy goes defensive. Matt 2 may fancy a move. Can he get a switch back?
Jamie 1 goes on the inside.
Can he stick to the inside?
He can. No contact, boys. Contact. No.
Oh, beautiful. It's clean. It's clean. Oh, and Matt 2 fancy the move on Jamie. Will T Sammy pit? No, he doesn't. But look at the traffic jam behind. Now they will have a
I think he's got to pit. He's got to pit.
His tyres are gone. DRS enabled, and look at this. Dave going defensive.
Good hard clean racing. That I enjoyed that. So Matt 2 looks punchy.
Oh, penalty! Oh no, there's Zenith is picking up penalties in a row. Jamie 1 penalty.
Matt 2 on the inside of Jamie 1.
Got the inside.
Yep, Jamie 1's got the inside now. And the inside switches to Matt 2.
Backs out of it. Matt 2's done it. What a move!
He has done it.
What a move!
Forces Jamie 1 wide then.
On the grass. Oh, where was this from Jamie towards the end of the season when his championship fell away? My word, and now TG Navy wants to pass his Dutch counterpart.
Alpamutke looks punched. Oh, contact. Looked like no.
I think Alpamutke managed to get stopped in time, and now he's got Old King right behind him. Jamie's letting Dave go. Oh, bit of team.
Ooh.
The Dutch drivers, of course, these two are teammates next season in Zenith, and Old King's got Alpamut. So.
Okay.
Sprint. Look at the
Sprint and Steve going for it.
Yeah. T Sammy's been past. Matt 2 leads.
Yeah, I didn't see that lasting long, to be fair.
And that is huge for Matt 2. He's now got T Sammy as above. T Sammy pits. But that means Dave will pick up DG Navy will pick up a DRS. DRL from Zenith, from DRL from the IRC.
Tell you what, it's turned around for Zenith, Dave. It's turned around for Zenith.
What's that?
When you say you only had 1 in the top 10 a while ago, you've got now 2 in the top 3.
Yeah, and Lennon, who stopped 3 times, has jumped Simo and Blaz and got up to 9th place. One of his bit of team orders going down there. Oh, yellow flags. Timmy's out.
Oh, Timmy.
Oh, that's a big crash. Virtual safety car. That's a big one. That's the exit of turn 2. Timmy has gone. So we got quickly one virtual safety cars out. So we've got 4 retirements. IRC, GFO, DRL and GFO, but it's DRL who lead from Zenith, DRL, IRC, GFO, Zenith. Beautifully mixed.
See if we get any comments on the page. Well, we've got a little bit of a lull. Let's just see if VSC's still out. What a race. What a race, says Blue Boy 969. Hopefully the viewers are enjoying it. This is what we're aiming for. As we've still got 10 laps to go.
Yeah, and it could all change. Navy is in deja vu position. Jamie letting Navy go there. I wonder, as a safety car is virtual has been lifted, green flag now. Will Jamie play a rear gunner for Navy? Will he hold up the DRL boys and the IRC boys? There's Blaz passes your.
Yeah. Just got on board of that.
Yeah, look, Jamie on the hard tyres struggling and already at 1.3 behind there. This could be a 2-car shootout between Mac 2 and Navy.
We've got Steve, Sprint, GFO, Lorenzo, Lennon, Simo, Blaz and Yor. Not too far away.
And our pole sitter is down in 5th place and you're wondering what on earth has happened.
David Lawson says a cracking race down at the front and nice and clean. He said that's what.
Oh my word, the 2 DRL boys in around to each other. Old King nearly faced the wrong way and Steve may jump in on this here. Sprint's got a bit of blue and white GFO car behind him, then and then Simo right behind that as well. Blaz pick up the penalties, Yor now pick up the penalties as well. Squeezer pits again.
Your 3-second penalty.
I think Old King let him go. The 4 players goes out to Monty K. And can Steve get through as well?
Just once.
Steve around the outside.
I'll tell you what.
Old King is struggling to defend this.
Is Steve on the mediums?
Yes, he is, and Steve is flying through.
Has he pitted again then? Because he did go on the he started on the hards, didn't he?
Steve has 2 stops. That is
a cracking position.
Wow, Steve, an absolute man on a mission right now. Can Sprint follow through? Blaz has been overtaken by Focio down the back there as well. So look at this wonderful battle for it's all for nearly 3rd place. Jamie is now 2 seconds behind Navy as Mac 2, fastest lap, as Orb King pits. Oh my word, did he have damage or something then? That is a disaster. Yes, it is front wing for Orb King, and DRL, all of a sudden, after having a complete lockout of the top 10,
just to clarify, Dave, the fastest lap on again only counts if they're in the top 10.
Yes, like in real life.
It's not a fastest lap for F1, it's not a fastest lap point, it's proper F1 rules, you've got to be in the top 10.
Jamie Wan's got his mirrors full of the Turkish driver in 4th place. However, they are pulling away from Steve. Yeah, Sprint 6th, so IRC looking good, 5th and 6th there, some good solid points so far. T Sammy has a lot of
all teams are looking good for solid points.
DRL
got to feel
Zenith from Zenith
GFO
DRL
necessarily out filling the potential. But
DRL now only have 2 cars in the top 10.
Jamie Wan has gone, Dave. Sorry,
gone.
Jamie Wan has gone. He's the left right hander. It's a fast left right.
Oh no, my hands
beautiful helicopter shot of that one.
Oh, Jamie Wan, a man who was so consistent.
Sector 3, how we're going to get a safety car.
This is so unlike Jamie Wan. That is a rare mistake. Runner-up last year, and he is out. And Zenith are going to drop big points.
Stio and Sprint for IRC in 4th and 5th now.
And Lorenzo now 6th, and Foccio 9th, and GFO
Lorenzo was lining up Sprint there.
Just hold him off, did Sprint. This is going to get tasty. The 2 Zenith boys right behind Lennon and Simo. Lennon and Simo coming up together. Blaz has not quite gone with him, but they're side by side as Lorenzo trigger on the outside of Sprint. Sprint, a very experienced driver, just shows him the curb. Nothing wrong with that, and now can Lennon get involved? This Lennon started last. Well, he's last for most of the race. 3 stopped. Finds himself in 7th place.
That's a good result for Lennon. I know he's not IRC no more, but I've got a lot of time for Lennon. Not just as a driver, yeah, and as a person.
Yeah, absolutely. Doing a
tells you exactly as it is. And
I think Sprint's doing a cracking job for Steve. Now 2 seconds back, and he's defending for everything he's got ahead of Lorenzo and Lennon and Simo and Foccio.
I know the IRC boys are in a party chat.
Oh my word!
Was that Simo?
Simo nearly dropped it. Simo nearly did what Jamie did up a go, and now Lennon on the outside of Lorenzo, and he's through! That's a fantastic move! That's a brilliant move on the outside for Lennon!
He's not one to hold back, is he, Lennon?
Absolutely not! I don't know how many penalties he's got, but up into 6th place he goes. Lorenzo now has his mirrors full of Lennon, and Foccio has caught her, and Yor has caught back up as well. As looks like Lennon's going to line up. In fact, Lorenzo's relining back up Lennon. Cracking battle here.
I think Sprint is playing the team game, the IRC team game, and letting him pull away.
Oh, and this is Lorenzo down the inside of Lennon. Lennon gets in the brakes later than Lorenzo, and Sprint may be in a bit of trouble in the next DRS zone. However, he's doing a fantastic job as Orb King takes a potential point away from Mac 2. DRL from Zenith, from DRL, from IRC, from Zenith, from GFO, Zenith, GFO, DRL. Wow, this championship is going to be so close.
I hope it carries on like this, mate. I really do.
I tell you what, I know Simo's got a couple of penalties.
Lennon seems in a rush to get past Sprint.
He has one. I think Lennon's got a couple of penalties as well, so I think there'll be some 5 seconds to be overturned as well.
Harry Bergart says, who's using Lennon's account tonight? He's almost finished a race.
Yeah, mate, don't jinx it.
Bit of interleague banter. He won't man that.
Lennon, renowned for finding the wall. Of course, but he said in the comments earlier on that he's a new man. He's come back a new man.
I hope he is.
And my word.
One thing that sticks out with Lennon is his starts. He's probably one of the best starters in esports I've ever seen.
Oh, Sprint's looking a little bit shaky on those tyres.
He's got 5 laps to all them tyres.
Could be a chance for Lennon.
Sprint holds the inside. Lennon goes on the outside. That is daring.
Oh my word, he's done it!
He has done it.
Wow!
That looks hard, fair and clean. I like that. From both parties.
Wow!
As Lorenzo lines up a Sprint holds the inside on the left yet.
Sprint fighting hard, I'd love to see it. Lorenzo can't get through, but I think Sprint's tyres are screaming. Simo and Foccio there as well. This is great. And who's that in the background? You're there as well. T Sammy has passed Blaz. He's up to 11th. T Sammy, I tell you what, because that's your point.
5 laps to go. What's he got? 10 seconds on
soft
your
tyres. Is he on softs? He is on softs. And these guys have got penalties ahead. It's not over yet for T Sammy. Lennon now pulling away from Sprint. Watch out for Lennon's pace on Stee later in the race. That could be one to watch. In fact, Lennon's already catching. Oh, and Sprint had to lift off massively in the turn 12. It's Lorenzo defending from Simo. Simo down the inside.
Simo's gone the inside, I think. Has he made it stick? He has.
He has. That's the first overtake I've seen Simo pull off in league racing. Go on, Simo. He's not done yet though. He's got to defend on the outside of Lennon. Oh, and that's
contact at the back. Was that your?
Getting close. 2 Greek drivers. Oh, Navy penalty that could cost him second.
He's playing into T Sammy's hands, that battle, because I say it's catching him around a second a lap, and like you say, the drivers in front of him have got penalties.
I think Navy's got 6 seconds now. That could cost him. That could even cost him 4th place. It could cost him a podium.
I've not seen IRC boys pick up a penalty yet.
I haven't either. I don't think they have. Simo defending on the inside. Lovely defending from Simo.
GFO boys line a stare there of Foccio and Lorenzo. That's nice to see.
Sprint's taking this opportunity to get away. Look, Sprint trying. It's all helping Sprint out, of course. Well, there's a lot of fight behind him. Lennon is catching Steve, but not at a quick rate and not. So pretty settled at the front. Mach 2 still leads. It's still DRL from Zenith as Orb King passes Blaz going backwards, unfortunately. We'll see Blaz in action later on.
Sorry, Lennon is making inroads into Steve, but not massive inroads.
I think he's gonna.
I think Steve would have the pace to hold him off.
Yeah, I think that was comfortable.
Yeah, we've
Steve
got
trying to build a gap.
and Simo slightly to pull away from the GFO boys.
Yeah, as they swap positions, and I think Lorenzo let him go. I think that's a little bit of team tactics there. We've seen a little bit of that, haven't we? A little bit of league tactics.
We have, yes. That's what it's worked. To be fair, it's been a good experiment. But if this is the racing we're going to have for the next 6 nights.
I'll tell you what, Matt. Look at his position changes. Steve up 8, Lennon up 6, Sprint up 8, Stimo up 1, Squeezer up 6. Although he's had an eventful race. As Stimo may line up a bit of a Sprint here.
Sprint's defending on the inside.
Around the outside, we see Lennon do it. Sprint knows this time.
Yeah,
this time defends it. He does not really pass on the outside again. Sprint now. Lennon has that 3-second buffer on Sprint, so Lennon looking to secure 5th place.
So we've got Matsu in the lead. He's holding that gap to 1.5 seconds. It's not coming down. It's not moving. I say Navy's penalties.
You've got about 6 seconds of penalties.
I don't like talking of penalties. I really don't. But
so IRC could very well have 3 drivers there in the points.
I've not seen Lennon's penalties, to be fair.
I don't. Yeah, I think I saw him 3 seconds earlier on, but that was it. But I think each team could have 3 drivers. The points of Simo now. A Sprint is too late. Jack Simo's already there, down the inside and up to 6th place. Well,
Sprint holding it on the outside, is he? He is holding it on the outside.
Lovely racing. Great
I tell you what, Focccio's catch the back of him.
Boys.
Lorenzo did let him go as well.
Yeah, he may get through here.
Oh, Simo.
Yours past Lorenzo. Simo a little bit mistake there. Now he may be under threat from DRS.
As Focccio's lined up Sprint as well. Both got DRS from Lennon in front. Sorry, Simo in front.
Simo may avoid that.
Foccio gets through from Sprint.
Oh, and Simo another penalty. This could cost him huge.
You're with a fantastic dive on Sprint there.
Oh,
got a great drive off the last corner.
Yours through and
Kyle thinking Sprint's tyres have had it.
Yep, unfortunately the Dutch driver just starting to sink down now. However, he may pick.
He will climb back up with his penalties. Yeah, he doesn't pick them up.
Matt, Lennon's caught Steve. Wow.
He has by enough. Do you think?
Made a mistake.
No, it was only 2.5 seconds. I think, Dave, was the gap. So what we got now?
Close that down, Lennon.
Got it down to a second.
Right now. I tell you what, driving today is going to be tough. Steve's going to
we are having a driver of the day as well.
Between Lennon and Steve have picked up most places. Steve's done a fantastic job.
These are 2 guys I find very, very similar.
Yeah, they are fast, hard, consistent.
Yeah, definitely.
If Lennon kept it out the wall, which hopefully he'll do more of this season. I say that, he's on the gravel. I'm not going to jinx him anymore. Yellow flags out, Orb King's gone.
Orb King's gone for DRL.
And DRL have now got 2 retirements, sorry.
Yeah, they've got what they've got, P1 and P3, Alpamukke, which could turn into P1 and P2. Got
penalties pending, and Simo going defensive on Focio, who's finding a burst of speed now as well. He's come back through for GFO. The GFO have 2 cars in the points that stands, DRL 3, IRC 3, and Zenith 3. Simo defending the inside again. Lennon may think about a move later on as well. We'll keep an eye on Lennon and Steve. Simo defending hard from Focio and Yor.
Neighbour's got the gap down at the front to 1.2, but I just don't think it's enough.
Maybe he's got penalties as well.
Yeah, he's got penalties. I think he may get a podium out of it.
Should hold on for third.
The battle between Lennon and Steve shaping up nicely towards the last lap.
It really is. Lennon will have DRS out the left right-hander. How hard will Steve defend this? I don't know if Lennon's got penalties. I can't remember seeing his name pop up actually.
We've got Focio and Simo nose to tail as well. No, we haven't. Sorry, we've got Yor and Focio.
Lennon's has his DRS broken? Not using DRS. Simo, nice little poor sprint. Now Lorenzo right behind him. Sprints way. He got late on the brakes, my word. He is fighting for everything he's got. He is giving a great account of himself, Matt, for the IRC.
He is, mate. Like I said, I've got a lot of time for him. I'm just watching the battle of Yor on the back of Focio, both catching Simo in front. Focio
Simo without DRS. In fact, Simo going super defensive, cuts back on the inside, just ahead of Focio. Great racing again. Lennon now with DRS open on Steve, but I don't think
it's enough. No. What we're in last lap. You think he can do it into the out of turn 12?
Maybe he's got the gap to under a second. Then we've got a car off. I think that's Squeezer.
Has he done for the night? Has he?
Squeezer's off at turn 12 as well. I think he'll just want to get lapped and just finish the race. Map 2. Well, that's close. There's penalties involved in that.
Penalties. I think he's control the race as Map 2.
He's done a good job. I tell you what, the DRL boys look, they've got some mighty paces. We go to Italy
look like the ones
night.
To beat, don't they?
Although who is racing for DRL, we'll find out tomorrow. But Lennon is Lennon penalty on turn 11.
Costly.
And that may halt his charge for 4th. Big sigh of relief for Steve. And I tell you what, penalties are going to cost the Zenith boys.
As we've got Matt 2 40 just crossing the line to take the checkered flag in
Matt
P1.
2 wins round 1.
Navy Alpamukke goes P2.
Navy in 3rd for Zenith. Now Steve with a fantastic 4th place.
That is a fantastic 4th place. That.
Steve is 4th.
As Lennon crosses Dave, have a word. That looks brilliant, mate. That.
So, as Yor picked up 6th for all the penalties. Lennon 6th. Lorenzo picks up 5th for a GFO. Lennon 6th. Yor 7th. Focio 8th, Simo 9th.
What happened to sprint?
Penalties cost sprint. T-Sammy gets a point. So it's DRL had 1, 2 and 7. Zenith had 3, 6, 9. IRC had 4 and 10th. Wow, that all changed pretty frantically in the last 2 laps.
Yeah, I don't get a sprint. He didn't see him picking up penalties.
Look at the gap between T-Sammy and Sprint. That's heartbreaking for Sprint. Battled absolutely valiantly until they got picking up an 11th place. But that is a convincing start for the DRL boys.
What, we got DRL 1, 2...
and 7. And you all had about 6 seconds worth.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's provisional results and whatnot, but that's a cracking start to the event, I think.
Yeah, there could be some 5 seconds lifted for the inclusion into the safety car. However, there we go. DRL 1, 2, and Navy 3rd on the podium. Jamie Gattet, we've got some big runners retiring as well.
We did get some big names, like I said, big names retiring early as well.
2 safety cars, a ton of virtuals, and a lovely podium. Dutch 1-3 with a Turkish driver in 2nd place. Great to see. And if anyone's good at their maths, and look at the
No,
provisional standings.
I'll do it on the sprint. I'll do it tomorrow. I know we've got. You might have appeals or anything, so it's just provisional for now. But it'll get done tomorrow. We're not going on the 2 or 3 days turnaround on decisions. It'll be done instantly on decisions or appeal.
Lennon had 9 seconds. Navy had 6. Yeah, wow, that did cost him. Your 6 seconds.
Sprint. I don't understand that. Only had a 5-second penalty.
So his tyres look like they're going off the cliff.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see what that 5-second penalty is. But
well, it could be rescinded. It's a 5
it could be. Yeah, it could be.
Also had 5 seconds.
I say it doesn't look like it was a saved penalty and all from where he's ended.
Of course, Simo had a 5-second penalty. He had.
I wonder if we can get T, Sammy, and Alpamukke in while we're into the chat if they're going to come in. So as a so as debut events go, Dave, what's your thoughts on that one?
I enjoyed
Zenith's
it. I really enjoyed
debut race, if you like.
The safety car sort of mixed it up a little bit, because at the start with the first 7 rolling away, it was looking comfortable for DRL. DRL had all their cars in the top 8. But that's set up beautifully, isn't it? I don't know if DRL keeping their drivers for the rest of the races or what they're doing, but
I think most leagues are interchanging drivers. You've got some big hitters to come.
We've got 5 different drivers tomorrow for Italy. As T. Sammy has joined us for GFO, and for IRC.
IRC, yeah. But GFO today.
First of all, in your race, T. Sammy, that safety car just came out at the wrong time for you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It ruined my race, actually. After that, I just wanted to finish the race in the top 10 if that was possible. Which it happened, but sprint, I think,
at the expense of sprint.
5 seconds.
Yeah,
he's appealing for the 5-second
penalty. 5 seconds, yeah.
Talking from GFO, Sammy, how have the guys took to what we're trying to achieve here? Have they took to it well in the chat groups? Are they pumped up for it?
I still haven't opened the
no, in general, mate. In general, before tonight was
Before tonight, they were thrilled that they were going to participate with another leagues. So
if you could just obviously let us know the feedback from them, it'd be appreciated.
They wanted to. They were saying before the start of the race that we're going to take the win. We're going to show them who you are. You know, all these things that. Promote athleticism and sportsmanship. Unlucky for the GFO, we didn't win, but I hope in the next few races
claw some points back
will be achievable.
Good.
I tell you what, there was some cracking racing between Lorenzo and Fosio, the 2 drivers that I noticed quite a lot were getting involved in some great battles and some great clean racing as well. So you've got to be proud of your boys there, because I think on the whole, and from DRL and IRC and Zenith, the racing, Matt, looked fantastic, didn't it? Very clean, to be fair, very close.
I know we talk about what we're trying to achieve with this event, but I think tonight, if it can carry on like it has tonight, we've got a cracking concept that I hope all 4 leagues take on board and run their own events. I know this is run by IRC, but it's a collective. It's not one league. It is a collective. And if these 4 leagues can build relationships, build on that, then why can't we all get on and have these events more often?
Absolutely. Matt, I can't say his name.
Alpamukke.
Have you got Orbking as a friend? You said invite Orbking in. He's the owner of the DRL. T. Sammy, apart from the safety.
All the other guys.
Good. I appreciate that, mate. Appreciate that.
Beautiful.
Sneak preview on who's racing for you guys tomorrow. We're going to see any of the drivers racing today, racing tomorrow.
I think we will have one change of a driver. The 4 of them will remain the same. But I don't remember right now, so sorry.
That's fine, mate.
As we are joined by Orb King, I believe. Hello. How did that fare for you? You've got to be proud of your boys though. P1 and P2. It's a cracking start, I've got to admit. Yeah. Tell you what, mate. That what's his name, Dave? Dave's been struggling to say Alpamutke all night. But how have your guys took to the concept of what we're trying to do here? Have they took to it well? Yep. Yep. Yeah. Cracking, mate. Dave, you go.
Yeah, and for yourself, Orb King, we saw you involved in some great battles. And of course, like you said, for you guys racing against other drivers you've never raced before against other leagues, was the experience enjoyable?
And that's what your league's based on, is it? I take it, fun, clean, competitive racing. Yeah. You got a cracking, like I say, mate. You got off to a cracking start. You've got to fancy your chances, have you? If tonight's anything to go by. It's going to be a collective, whoever wins, yeah. Good.
Of what drivers are to come for yourselves?
Oh, it's fooled us all now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Yeah, that sounds ominous, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Awkward.
Well, Orb King, a fantastic start for DRL. Congratulations.
Definitely, mate. Congratulations.
That's been set up beautifully for the rest of the competition. We've also been joined by TCG Navy, who managed to get 3rd place. By the way, Orb King and T-Sam, if you want to invite some of your drivers in for a chat, especially the
Please
first
do, yeah.
two, then give an invite. Navy, 3rd place. Sort of a little bit of redemption for your league race here last season, but that looked a lot of fun, mate. How was it for you?
Yeah. It's a better race than like at the beginning of like the IRC Elite season.
Yeah.
Because it was really shame. I was kicking myself because I crashed the last lap.
Yeah.
No, it's really kind of redemption for me. I got a blistering start. I was pretty surprised when it was, because I was pretty nervous at start. So I was really surprised I could overtake the two guys in front.
It was an incredible start. And have you raced against any of these other league drivers before, or is this all completely new to you as well?
No, I only recognize like the like the IRC Elite and Super drivers. So all new guys for me, and credits to Matt and the guy in P2 for their pace. Well.
Ho 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 ho. Yeah, the gap the last 6 laps I think stayed roughly around 1.56 seconds. It wasn't moving. Yeah. As I think
awesome.
We are
about Dave, thank you. We'll see you in Austria, mate.
Okay,
thank
cheers,
you,
guys.
Well done, Davey. Well done, mate. I think we're joined by... What's his name, Dave? Come on, Dave, you're about to introduce him. You can get it right once. Come on, please. No pressure. As we are joined by Alpamuk here.
Yep.
Hello, mate.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, mate.
Yes, you can hear you.
Yeah, my mic's a bit weird, so...
No, you're okay. How was the race for you from the start to finish?
Well, the start I felt like it was okay, but then Navy just shut down in the middle. I wasn't expecting that, so after that I just let Matt go, and they just tried to stick with them, but my pace was a bit worse than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the safety car bunched us all up again, and yeah, it was just, I knew Navy had the penalty, so I just needed to stick with it 3 seconds and I would be P2.
You've got to be happy with P2 and P1 and P2 for DRL.
Yeah.
And yeah, as Dave, do you want to say anything to him?
I was going to say, same question for you really. Have you raced against any of these guys from other leagues before, and the experience for you? Because you again, like all the drivers, were involved in some brilliant battles, and again, how was it for you, the experience?
It was pretty good. I mean, I had a lot of racing, and it was almost entirely clean apart from a small touch with Navy, but that happens sometimes. So, yeah, I haven't raced with them before mostly, and I really enjoyed it, and looking forward for more tomorrow.
And of course, tomorrow, same time, around Italy. Do you fancy chances around there?
Well, it's not one of my best tracks, but I think I can do well there, but yeah, I'll see.
Brilliant stuff, guys.
Well done.
That was you couldn't ask for a better start. If you watch it back, the racing was brilliant. I think we covered all the action the best we could. There was so much going on at times, but it was all clean.
Got Matt 2, Dave, just joined us at the last minute.
Oh, Matt 2. Sorry, Matt 2.
Race winner.
See sneak in there. Our race winner. We've just heard from second place and third. Matt 2, congratulations! What a start to the competition, and that was hard fought to the end.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's so much pressure from Navy, like unreal at the end. And just at the start, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna box Navy in with Alpamuke, like just make sure he can't get past, and he just got an amazing launch. Like no, there was nothing we could do about that.
It was like the passing of the waves. It's like you two sort of came in, but then saw he was there and quickly moved back out. It's just all of a sudden there was a black and gold car leading.
Yeah, I mean, if I turned a bit more to the left, I think it would have been a colossal crash. So happy I didn't. And yeah, Navy gave me a real challenge.
And for yourself, are you racing in Italy?
Yep.
So for Italy, for you, strong track, looking to make it 2-2.
I'm always making it, looking to get a win, but yeah, Italy's going to be all about teamwork. Like Slipstream and DRS is just going to be so important.
Were you guys all in the same party chat for DRL?
No.
No.
No,
Wow.
so it was all because again, DRL boys were swapping positions further down. I think Orking let one of the guys go, and GFO. So I was just wondering if you're on the same party chat because there's a lot of sort of after use. You're the quicker tire and the quicker car going on, but it's great to see, and credit to all the leagues, GFO, DRL, ZF and IRC, because the racing was fantastic. And Matt, that honestly couldn't be a better start.
No, it couldn't, mate. I say it's just goes to show, like I've always said, leagues can get on. If the racing stays as clean and competitive as it was tonight, I think we're in for a cracking 6 nights. I hope all the viewers have enjoyed it, the drivers have enjoyed it. Any feedback, criticisms welcome. We're not here to say it's the best thing since sliced bread. If there's ways to improve it throughout the 6 nights, please let us know.
I think we'll post the final results tomorrow. I've got a feeling
They will be posted
sprints
tomorrow,
5
right, yeah.
seconds and faux shows 5 seconds. Maybe
Yeah, I'll
because
have a quick chat in the chat group later
Codemasters
on.
glitch under the safety cars. But guys, we will see you tomorrow night, same time, same place for the Italian
Italy.
Grand Prix Round 2. It's been a fantastic start. What will tomorrow night bring? Can DRL hold their advantage, or will it be all changed tomorrow? We'll see you all tomorrow night. It's good night from me. And
It's a good night from me.
Guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for
IRC
watching.
signing out.